Barnes and Leslie. We are your Morning X.
The summer of X is not over, Barnes. Wednesday, the big show, Kings of Leon. Can we please have some fun? That's going to be at State Farm Arena. That is Wednesday, September 28th. 99X presents Cake at the historic 4th Ward Skate Park. Hey, did you know about that South Star event in Huntsville, that big festival?
Yeah, we gave away tickets for that like a month ago.
Yeah, the 28th and the 29th, Gwen Stefani, Blink-182, Beck, Sublime, Goo Goo Dolls, Jimmy Eat World, Jane's Addiction. No, that's not going to happen.
That's not going to... Didn't make it.
But the rest of the festival looks good. The Hives, October 2nd at the Tabernacle. Check out all the 99X shows at 99x.com.
Okay, the iPhone came out on Friday. If you pre-ordered, you got yours. And I thought I'd do a little mini review just in case you were on the fence and maybe thinking about...
How many hours of research did you do?
Research? I just lived with it over the weekend.
That's what I'm saying.
It is tough to get into a new phone when there's such a drastic change because you have to learn the new stuff, right? There's so much in there. I quit doing every year, maybe 5 years ago, so I was in a 14.
So you're doing every other year.
So now I went ahead and did the 16 because I like all the new camera upgrades and stuff like that. So I just was like, you know what, it's time. And I wanted the AI stuff, which I could have got on the new iOS, but I wanted the new phone. So if you're thinking about it, I got the 16 Pro Max, and I, so far, absolutely love it. And there's one feature that is going to cause a complete disruption to a massive industry that comes in it. But a few of the things to think about. One of the weird things was this new voice emulator.
Did you like that or not?
Well, I'll let you hear what it sounds like, but basically it takes 15 minutes. You have to read all of these phrases they give you. And what's funny is I started it, and Heather was in the shower on Saturday. I could hear the shower going. And when she came out, you're going, you can't stop. And so she walked in the room, and I'm saying, like, the fox went across the bridge. The star fell from the sky on a cold evening. Like, you're just saying these random things.
Heather thought you were reciting poetry.
She's like, what the hell is happening? But it basically will make a complete mimic of your voice that you can use in other applications if you wanted to. And I played this for you earlier. So to get to it, you have to click 3 times on the side button, and it's called Live Speech. And like, here, you tell me if this sounds like me. I'm typing just real quick. The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie on 99X. So all you do is type it into whatever app you're using, and then, like, here's the output.
The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie on 99X.
It sounds like I'm scared, I'm cold, and I've smoked a lot of weed at that point.
Sounds nothing like you.
Yeah.
Is this their attempt at AI?
Well, the AI is not on the phone yet. That's coming with an update.
Okay, it didn't sound like you.
This might be some sort of AI making it. Yeah, I thought it was...
Yeah, it sounded like a nerdy kind of person.
Like, it sounded like me if I was asleep trying to talk. A couple of the things that are good, though, I mean, they've got... You can change your home screen now, and you can make the things as big as you want, the icons. You can move them around, put them in a certain place. There's all kind of features you can put, like, on your top screen that you can now get to besides the 2 default ones, which were camera and the light. Mm-hmm. You can now put, like, on, like, I have a button on there, see in the middle, and you can hit, like, I can search by voice on Google, just hit one button.
Yeah, because I can never find my flashlight.
Well, but you're an Android.
I know.
You have bigger problems than that. But now I can text you, and your texts actually come up normally, and I can send you full-sized videos and audios.
Because before, everything was blurry, or it was a different color, or...
That's Apple saying, F you, Android, and they crunched it down to where you could... and they limited the time.
It was awful. Okay, well, that makes me happy.
Now you can get the full thing. The Photos app, it's kind of strange what they did. I did not like it. Like, everything is on one screen. But here's a pro tip. Now you can just open your photos, go all the way to the bottom, and there's a button that says Customize and Reorder. And the only thing you want to have on, in my opinion, is pin collections, media types, and utilities. Because finding your favorites is now very difficult in this layout that they did. But if you just do those 3 things...
You can change the layout, sort of?
You can change it where it kind of looks like it did before.
Okay.
So you can find stuff.
Change is hard. Yeah.
But one of the coolest features that's going to cause a massive disruption is that AirPods now can be hearing aids.
Yeah.
Like, legit. The FDA approved them as an over-the-counter hearing aid.
That's incredible.
Really, there are a lot of angles to this, but AirPods Pro 2 is where it starts. If you have that or higher. And I don't know if the update is pushed through yet because I don't have a hearing issue and I haven't tried it. You go through a process where it'll test you, and then it will have a feature where you can turn on your AirPods. So think about it a few different ways. I mean, my dad used to lose, rest in peace, used to lose his hearing aids every week. And you're talking about things that are, not cheap.
The hearing aids are really expensive.
You can get in the thousands. So now you just give them, AirPods, and they may lose those, but it's a whole lot cheaper to lose than a real hearing aid. But think about the stigma attached, especially if you're younger and you have hearing issues. Hell, people in certain generations now don't even take the things out when you're talking to them in real life.
This is actually pretty revolutionary. Think about it.
To get someone and you don't know how bad it is until you can hear. And then you're like, okay, well, maybe.
How about me? Because my headphones are all the way to 11.
If you could hear how loud, if you walk into a room and Leslie has headphones on, it sounds like she's in a car out in the street listening to music. And it's that loud.
I think it's from years of wearing headphones and going to loud concerts and not protecting myself.
But the FDA approved this. And this is
insane.
That is a massive disruption, even just in the over-the-counter space, because people already own it. I mean, the fact that Apple's a trusted brand with many, not with everyone, but the mainstream appeal is going to make that a game changer for people who are reluctant to even try to fix their hearing because they just want to not.
I'm surprised I haven't seen headlines about this. Seriously.
There are headlines. I mean, it's not going to replace prescription hearing aids for severe hearing loss, but a lot of people are in that mild to moderate range.
Yes.
Where you could already own something that's going to help you.
What's your favorite feature on the new iPhone?
I'm still exploring.
Okay. Do you have one that kind of rises to the top right now?
I'm sure it's going to be the AI. I mean, for me, the camera and the audio. So basically, you can record whatever it is you're recording, and then you can pick 4 different ways you want it to sound. So if you want studio, it's just you're going to hear my voice, right? You're not going to hear the cars passing by, which is huge if you're a blogger or you're someone who's just making a cool video for someone.
Yeah.
Or you could pick cinema, which will take all that extraneous noise and kind of mix it automatically lower and have your voice over the top of it.
Think how many people are going to be doing videos now they already have been on their iPhones.
And now you don't even need a mic. I mean, it's that good.
Hey, Barnes, do you want me to do an update on the Android tomorrow?
I would love that more than anything to hear you come up with a Fram's Tech Corner.
I'm kidding.
I don't think they've pushed the thing through the new iOS update with the hearing aid on it yet. They might have. Again, I haven't used that yet, but just everything I'm seeing about it, it's just really smart when you have hearing aids in the 4 figures and people lose them all the time.
I think this is going to be, seriously, this is a game changer for a lot of people and helpful as well.
Who knew the AirPods would be such not a joke?
Wow.
Let me ask you this. I don't know. There's probably not a lot of gun owners. We're in Greenwich Village right now, but maybe some of you have guns. Does loading a gun feel anything like putting your AirPods back into the case? Because I think I might be a gun guy. I never realized it. Like, the other day I was putting my AirPods, it kind of sucks them in. It's like, and then you snap it shut. I'm like, my just moved. Maybe I need a gun, The other day I was here in New York and I had AirPods in, listening to some music, and I was crossing the street, and then the lights started to change. So I kind of jogged, and then I don't know the physics behind this, but one of my AirPods fell out of my ear and it somehow it bounced straight up, and then I just caught it in stride. I was running and I was like, whoa, and I caught it. It's the best I've ever felt in my entire life. Literally, I think I peaked.
The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie on 99X.